This should be done by setting goals and can also be done in your life as an effective way to get where you want to get to. And when we look at goals, there's a specific way that we want to do this. In order for a goal to be effective, they have to have certain characteristics. All goals need to be specific. They need to be measurable. They need to be actionable. They need to be realistic, and they need to be time-bound. This is known as SMART goals. And let's take a look at some examples. Here's Matt Damon saying a goal.
As long as that guy has a TV show, my goal is to just take him off the air,
Now, was that a SMART goal? No, it wasn't. Even though he had a specific measurable item that he would accomplish, there was no time frame. There was no date when he wanted this to occur. So therefore, because it wasn't time-bound, it was not a SMART goal. And he should have rewritten that with a deadline to have it occur. Let's take a look at another one. Here's Caleb McGrady.
My goal is to get my hands on you and just wreck your day, and that's kind of how I play.
Was that a SMART goal? No, not even close. There was no time frame in order for him to accomplish it. Also, how do you measure wrecking someone's day? That's not something that can be measured. It should be rewritten in a way that it could be measured, and there should be a specific time that he'd want to accomplish it by. Let's look at another one. Here's Missy Franklin.
So far, and right now, my main goal is just to fall in love with the sport again and to,
What do you think? No, it's not SMART at all. How do you measure fall in love? By when is she going to fall in love? For these goals to be effective, they have to have these specific components. We'll watch one more. This is the smoothie guy.
On May 1st, I made a commitment to pass out 10,000 green smoothies by October 31st.
Was that SMART? Yes, it was. It had all components of a SMART goal. It was specific. It was measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-bound. There will be a date where he can look back and specifically say, did I accomplish this goal? Yes or no. Basically, when you set a goal, there needs to be a specific day where you'll stop and you'll assess it and you'll be able to say definitely yes or no. Two of the biggest things I notice when people are setting goals that stop them from being SMART goals is that they are not measurable and they do not have a specific time that they need to be accomplished by. For example, I want to lose weight versus I want to lose 10 pounds in 30 days. They both are getting at the same idea, but in one of them, you're not going to be able to necessarily say yes or no, or maybe you lose 1 pound. That technically counts as doing it. In the other one, there's very specific things that you'll need to do to accomplish those. Now let's talk a little bit about strategy. Once your goals are developed, you need to have a strategy in order to achieve them. And when we look at strategy, there's 3 components that make up this concept of strategy. And what's great about this concept of strategy is, again, you can use it beyond just marketing. You can implement these types of things in your life to get to where you want to get to. The first part of strategy is setting a goal, determining what you're trying to accomplish. Where do you want to end up? And having that specific place in your mind ready to go. Once you've decided what you want to accomplish through a goal, the next thing is to figure out how are you going to accomplish it. This is going to be your strategy. This is going to be a broad statement of how you would accomplish that goal. Once you have your goal, where you want to get to, your strategy, how you think you'll accomplish it, you then input some tactics. Tactics are the specifics that you need to do in order to meet that strategy, which will meet that goal. Many of our marketing functions are those tactics. So to summarize, the strategy is going to be your plan, but the tactics are going to be those specific step-by-steps that you're going to do in order to have that strategy be accomplished.